Okay, so 25th of July 2023. Astro DJ's giving me The Children Are Our Future, so it's greatest love of all, isn't it? And it's more relevant now than it's ever been, I suppose, with what they're trying to do with the kids now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're living under a rock. And it's funny because today's card is about home and family life. It's the Cancer card, the Chariot. Transportation. There's a lot of transportation of kids going on at the minute for all the wrong reasons. So protect the kids is what they're giving me. No matter what. Do what you have to do. Hi guys. Second house of Taurus, Aquarius, and I believe that's Venus. Oh, I keep getting Taurus in my head. It's not Taurus, it's Cancer. So it's about our light and our shadow side, keeping both in check, getting that balance, the yin and the yang. The masculine, the feminine. So we start off with a narcissist, or a child, if you like, that is very, very unhappy. Emotions, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We need to move on from that. We need to leave the baggage of the past behind. So maybe there was something in your childhood that caused trauma. 6 weeks mentioned. Somebody maybe went on the wrong path because of this traumatic childhood, or you are letting go of control of a child, or there could be problems with a vehicle today. Not the right path. Something is coming to light. You could say that's traffic in some situations if it wasn't a neutral card. It's about children, it's about holidays, it's about the year of the horse. There is a doorway we should not pass through. There is no growth if we don't nurture the children. There is confusion, which way to turn, what to believe. The 19 is positive. 7 months. You need to walk away. Leave the misery of the past behind and find your happiness. Grow as a person, as a soul. This is motherhood. Somebody may be walking away from a mother or a child, and yet it's making them happy. It's making them grow. So it seems that the child is leaving this situation. Maybe they join the military, because that's the military card, May 31st, November the 11th. But above all, it's growing as a person, as a soul. It's mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, 3 and 30. So we've got mother and child situation here where somebody is trying to control and being a narcissist. Trauma. Not accepting an offer, rejecting an offer. The gift of a new home, a new life, a new situation. Yeah, the children are not happy. Now we've got an air sign child, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or bad news, a failure in some way, possibly they didn't get the results they wanted. Child maintenance not being paid, a check's not in the mail, things are not improving financially or emotionally, somebody having to come cap in hand to others for money. There's fond memories of childhood, so maybe someone's not aware of the trauma. Looking at photographs, that type of thing. A change is coming for the better. Number 10. Fate is taking a hand. Because there are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Something comes to light, and either someone refuses to see it, or there's favourites here. Yeah, there's no defending this situation. You don't have the high ground. Or they can't defend themselves, the children. There's unhappiness, unfaithfulness, somebody feeling drained, depressed. Could be that they're drinking, and there it is in its own read in the reverse. So now we know there could be a child lost in a traffic accident, or a child being trafficked. Home and family life not good, going off the rails, not being imbalanced. The shadow and the light is not equal. 7 or 25 is negative energy. Mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines, ambulances, fire engines, not seeing clearly. So confusion, torn between two properties, maybe as in joint custody. There was a chance of a new beginning, but now not. My lefty is off like Billy-O, so there's a lot of love from spirit. The dogs are negative. It is a hard path of blood and tears. And you're wasting your time banging your head against a brick wall, 9 days. Wow. Not good, is it? Not strong enough to stand up for themselves. They need to be protected. Maybe one of them's got pregnant. That could be possible. And Mum wants them to get a termination. Whatever this is, it's fate's taken a hand in something. Yeah. Sacrifices. Liver problems. Feet and toe issues. People pleasing. Feeling that you sacrificed yourself for ungrateful people, especially the kids. Playing the martyr or the victim, making it all about you to get what you want. That's not going to work. We've said that before, haven't we? And I put in the community tab the Psalm of the Martyrs, what they told us to look at. Number 12, Pisces energy. Pisces and Neptune till 2026. And the Death card. Somebody staying in the comfort zone and not transforming. So not growing. You need to grow. And you will grow through pain, I'm afraid. 13, Scorpio energy. You need to break the shackles. Free yourself. Someone's been used here and possibly abused. 15, Capricorn energy. No longer caring what other people think. No longer trying to keep up with the Joneses. Lack of self-esteem. Yeah, the new moon, which is... Let's have a look. '53. New moon in August is the 16th. So, you're in the dark still, the moon twice. It's just, there's something you're unaware of that needs to come to light. Yeah, what I said, the year of the dog is negative. There is the number 19, somebody wearing a false mask, but it will be revealed. All is not as it seems. The truth will come out. Possible sex here. Severing ties, cutting away what no longer serves you, will bring success. So somebody needs to sever ties from this toxic situation. And the year of the ox, which was when lockdown started, I believe, wasn't it? 39. And the monkey in reverse. So they're all in reverse, the Chinese signs, or negative energy. So if we look for the dog first, the negative characteristics of that is cynical, anxious, pessimistic, suspicious, timid, strict, discouraging, doubtful, discontented, fatalistic, obstinate, distrustful, shy, introverted, unadventurous and tasteless. If somebody's doing that, you know there's a problem. The ox. Slow, stubborn, intolerant, biased, hot-tempered, dogmatic, conservative, materialistic, complacent, conformist, gloomy and dull. And the monkey. Opportunistic, restless, manipulative, scheming, unpredictable, secretive, deceitful, mischievous, vain, fickle, dishonest, selfish, cunning and opinionated, devious. So you or someone else is being that way. You should know which is which. Capricorn, I use what I say. Somebody's being used and they need to break those shackles. 22. Toxic situation. And you need to remove yourself or the child from it. If it's your past, you need to change and move away. Time corrects your errors of judgment. The child again there, Harry, a pilgrimage. Could be Prince Harry for all we know. Number 4. It's time to focus on your objectives and not let up. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of hard luck, the sign of Capricorn is personified by the goat that climbs the steepest cliffs and gains success. And you will gain success if you keep going, don't give up, sever ties. It's time for diligence and hard work. There is a gain in status and reputation. What you have toiled over, especially sacrificed yourself for, you are ready for splendid results to be revealed. Keep in mind this gain may be slow and systematic, but you are heading towards something solid and lasting. You're about to meet all the right people who will back you in some goal, so change of luck. Some may be greater in status than you, but they will show you the ropes or support you in some substantial way. By all means, do not lose these people. Capricorn is a sign of drive and ambition, therefore you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card is saying, put childish things away and take responsibility for your own life. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows. It's time to unleash your talents on the world and do not let up. Go out on a limb. If your question is to do with romance or relationships, these may take on a more serious turn. Matters will grow deeper and more committed. It could be that one partner is older, higher in social rank, or be a guide or a teacher to others. It may also mean one is more serious than the other. You won't be able to rush matters. Everything will happen in its own timing, not yours. So stop stamping your feet and having a tantrum. Career and your profession are also important, and you can expect to see changes there. This card indicates skeletal problems, broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, or even dental issues. Make sure you are getting enough calcium and vitamin D. Capricorn is a sign of maturity and age, so if you develop an illness, it will be one that's been coming a very long time. You could be awaiting an outcome of a judgment, possibly because the kids have wrecked the car. So look to the surrounding cards to determine whether it's a good one. I doubt it. You're going to have to sacrifice something. The answer or resolution is something long overdue. Whatever happens, it will be just and fair. But mainly if you've worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone, you will not be defeated. Tree spirit number 10, we need the strength to grow and find stability. But we can only do that by ourselves. The tree spirits are amazing allies to work with. It symbolises strength and grounding by showing us how to put down roots, which creates a strong platform for anything to grow well. But this looks like the roots were not strong. Trees teach us to grow in a sustainable manner, slow and steady. They never rush anything. So rushing to make kids grow up, basically. If they come across obstacles, they will simply work around them slowly and overcome them. You have to be careful of burnout, vulnerability, and being overwhelmed. They need strength, healing, and guidance. When was the last time you sat under a tree? When was the last time you tried to connect to a tree? Maybe never. How do we connect? Simply by being in their presence. Ask for help, their guidance. Find imagery to connect. So have your eyes closed and take notice of images that come to you because they're sending you messages. Sometimes it can be a whole story they send to you, like a daydream. By drawing this card, the trees are reaching out to you. Is there a tree that you can sit under and be in the presence of? Can you go to the botanical gardens or somewhere quiet with the trees and really be present with them? Whatever they are trying to tell you right now, they always work from a place of calm and quiet. They move slowly and steadily. So this itself may be the answer you seek. The trees, like the legendary wild tree of many different civilizations, keep the world bound together. If we were to cut every tree of the earth down, the links would be severed. The veils are thinning due to the amount of logging, so it's vitally important we look after the trees in any way possible. You may be already doing so. Find an organisation that helps replant trees, or you may have planted one for a loved one. Stop unnecessary logging. Be active in your community in looking after sacred trees, or even pay special attention to any you have in your home. And the Celtic tree calendar is a great place to start yoga. So, Hagalaz is our rune. There it is. It's the letter H. The word Hagalaz, haggle, hegel, literally means hail or sleet. Cold winds and bad weather. Since the ancient Norse people were great travellers, especially by sea, such weather conditions were not only disruptive but very dangerous. So watch yourself when you're driving, especially when you're reversing. It's the cold grey widowmaker, so it's a warning when you're driving. It's about disruption sweeping through our lives, potential misfortunes, and the venom of the serpent. Snake in the grass to those born in the year of the snake. Order created from chaos. The chaos is unexpected, although it is intimately connected with the past. The goddess most associated with Hagalaz is Erd, one of the three Norns who wove the web of fate, the Wheel of Fortune. Erd was thought to be the Norn of the past, so something from the past. The other two, Verdandi and Skuld, being the present and future respectively. Another more sinister goddess is also connected with this rune. She is Hel or Hela, from whose name was derived the English word hell, the hideous apparition. Hel was thought to be a mouldering corpse on the right side of her face and body, yet a beautiful woman on the left. So stagnation and growth, all depending on you. And somebody has dishonoured the dead, the guardian of the road, passageway between the worlds. Interestingly, Hagalaz is said to represent Halloween, the Day of the Dead. So October the 31st. This is the unknown rune of frightening and mysterious events, sudden disruptive things about to occur in your life, and it will be turned on its head for a while. You will have very little power to avert these happenings, which like cold Arctic winds will blow hard and confuse your senses with swell and sleet. This meaning could be taken quite literally as a disruption to travel, yes, plans due to inclement weather conditions, but it's more likely that its interpretation goes beyond that mere literal. It is fortunate that the cold winds of an icy reality are set to blow and will soon yield a softer breeze of spring. So hope is implicit in the meaning of Hagalaz. All that you have to do is sit out the storm and make sure that you wrap up warm. Hagalaz is also considered to be the rune of gamblers, especially those who take risks a lot. Since it is the 9th of the Elder Furkek series, corresponds with the number 9, which is Virgo, which is health issues. So if you're not careful when you're driving, there will be hospital doors. Many rune readers do not consider Hagalaz to have an inverted meaning. It's always disruptive and uncomfortable. However, if it repeatedly occurs in the inverted position, no, it doesn't. There will be a danger of silly, avoidable accidents. In this case, the rune suggests that more forethought would be a very good idea. Take your time, don't rush, and think through each of your moves. Be very careful indeed. So warning, warning, warning. We've got the second house of Taurus, school. So the school run could be important. teachers, the neck, the throat, banks, green, material world, wealth, worldly goods, personal resources, possessions, security, value, self-worth, material values, and spending. And I would add to that any person or thing that you value. Venus in Aquarius. Desires emotional freedom. Yes, somebody wants to break the shackles. Companionable, dispassionate, and magnetic. Venus in Aquarius falls reluctantly in love and attracted to unconditional intellectual types. What I would say is check your kids' internet, that they're not talking to anyone strange or arranging to meet someone, because that's the feeling they're giving me. Somebody is not aware of what the kids are doing on the internet. Yeah, and it's going to slap you awake, finally seeing what's really going on. The illumination, I'm afraid. The awakening. Finally wake up to what's been going on. 90. You are going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you at many levels. You're starting to remember ancient truths. Trauma may come back to you in flashes, and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine, which isn't pleasant. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and stay grounded. Share your experiences with like-minded souls while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths and concepts, books and creations waiting to be birthed in this world. Stay open to receiving them, so don't dismiss them and don't listen to what the media says about them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of those creations. Like I said, someone may be pregnant into the world. Or perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following to work your light activation. You may need to write a book of your experience of the traumas, because it may help others. So look at the card. Put your hand on your heart and repeat. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body and spirit. Use being the operative word. And delight, I don't know about that one. So, imagination. Your thoughts are your spells. Casting them makes them a reality. Thoughts are building bricks of life. Everything begins with a thought. Add creativity through thoughts and you have imagination. Every castle starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by architects and builders, so you may have the builders in. Watch out for them near your children. The angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. When you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open doors to help you. The angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcome. Be certain sure that you have the purest intentions. Then image your dreams and start the process of creation. You must have a picture positive outcome for the highest good of all. And I would suggest films and photographs are very important. Thanks for listening. Don't forget the warning. Speak soon. Bye.